Today I'm going to show you guys how to install traction bars on your MX6. Traction bars are brackets that connect the part where the control arm mounts to the control arm, and they control wheel hop. So instead of your wheel, when it's got too much power, instead of it bouncing up and down or back and forth, it'll just have smooth wheel spin. These are recommended, and through testing they're supposed to 100% eliminate wheel hop on front-wheel drive cars, especially the MX6 has been specifically tested for. And I'm going to show you guys how to install them. What you're going to need to install these on your car is the traction bars, of course. You're also going to need a grinding wheel, an angle grinder. You're going to need somewhere to mark the holes, a hammer to persuade things, your usual jacks and wrenches. Step one is to jack your car up in the air. This is the traction bars where they're going to install. I just mocked it up. It's going to mount like that, and it connects the control arm where the control arm connects to the where it mounts. So you can see I've already installed that one. You're just going to remove that bolt, put this little bracket thing on, and put the bolt back in. And then this is what we have to work with right now. And it has to attach to there. I'm working on getting that on. So I don't know if you guys can see, but the problem with this is that that hole does not line up with the hole underneath. I mistakenly already drilled that one, but this is just a little bit up, and the bracket can't slide up there because of this lip on this little hole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind that off. You can grind off part of the bracket, but I'm just going to use a grinder and grind off a little bit of that lip there so that this can slide up. Using my Sharpie, I marked where I want to grind off. Basically make that area flat right in between there so the bracket can slide onto those two holes that I drilled. Well, just the one. This hole is there. That hole is not. Make sure when you're using your grinding wheel that you're wearing proper gloves and eye protection, because you could really hurt yourself with one of these tools. Alright, let's grind that off. I'm going to get under there and do some grinding. Okay, you can see a little bit of grinding I've done, but that's not enough. We need to make that a little bit more flat. So I'm going to do a little bit more. Alright, so I've made a little bit more progress. It's almost flat. It's just a little bit of a ridge now, so I'm just going to grind it down a little bit more, and then we'll try and fit the brackets again. I've ground it down quite a bit now. It's pretty much flat, and so we're going to see if the bracket will fit on now. This is really tight on there, so you're going to use a hammer. Just hammer it until it slips on. As you can see, we've ground off enough, and the bracket slides over now, and the hole is lined up. And this is where you guys will drill your second hole there. So coming back to this project after a couple of days, I finally got the car jacked up after about 2 hours, and got this the back of the hole drilled out, because the second hole was smaller than the entrance hole. You're going to drill your second hole here that will fit the other hole on the bracket. I actually drilled mine incorrectly, so I'm going to have to ream it out a little bit to make it fit. My apologies. This is the hole that needs to be second drilled. But I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you guys how it went. That's the second hole that I'm working on drilling out to get it to work. I've got it basically drilled out to where it needs to be on this side, but I'm just working on the top side of the control arm right now. Try and get you guys a video of what I'm doing. I'm actually using a Dremel right now, but you can use drill bits. This is because this hole should be right there where I'm drilling that second hole, but I didn't know that I had to shave that off, so it was off, and it's ruining my life. But you should just have to drill the hole right there, and if you drill it in the right spot, it shouldn't take you as long as it's taking me. After much bumping, grinding, and tightening, I finally used a hammer to get this through. It'd be a good idea to ream those holes out a little bit because things don't always line up perfectly, as I've learned. So here's a view of it. It connects there to the control arm and then connects underneath to there. Now just tighten these down and get the washers on there, and you should be good to go. Then you take these and you're going to turn it in or out, and it will put pressure on this control arm and push it in or out. And then after you set that and you got some tension on it, go get an alignment, because it's going to throw your alignment out, but that'll stop your wheel hop and protect your suspension components. This is the traction bar all the way on. It's bolted there, tightened up there, pardon the background noise. This individual bar, just this side, probably took me 6 hours to put on. I had to grind some stuff, I drilled a hole wrong, but it took me a really long time. This is just one side, and I've been under here for days and days. Hopefully this helps you guys install it, but it should be totally worth it once I get them all in. Thanks for watching.